Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, March 19th, FOMC Day at 2 p.m. this afternoon. As you can see, we have the daily frame here, guys. NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow. And you can see that yesterday we had a down day on the NASDAQ, but today we have an inside day. Inside day on the S&P, inside day on the Dow. Three very small bodies here, guys, so far. That's from Asia and part of the UK session so far. Of course, we open in about 3 minutes here on New York. But this is fairly typical, guys, to see this small body here on these markets as we wait for, or as they wait for, as we all wait for the FOMC interest rate announcement, and of course the comments afterwards at 2:30 p.m. on this FOMC Wednesday. So indecisive, guys, range bound, internal, inside days here on the markets coming into the open here. A little push up here on the balanced picture that you see here on the NASDAQ and the S&P on the 1-minute charts, really sitting at or just about volume weighted average price before this thing opens. This is my trading grid, guys. There's the daily chart, inside day, small body, 30-minute chart in the bottom left hand side, and then a 1-minute chart on the right hand side. Let's take a closer look at the all important 30-minute chart, guys. The 30-minute time frame is very important to my models, in particular the Razor's Edge model. As you can see, there's what we saw yesterday in New York, guys. Big, nice, clean drop down on the open, and then a horrific, grinding, choppy mess for the rest of the day. Same sort of thing, by the way, on the S&P. You can see that's yesterday there. All right, back to the NASDAQ, guys. So we had a push up here early. Asia last night and kind of just meandered down by gravity back into this area where all this wick action was yesterday, and then a little railroad track action to pull back up into this area. Now testing the zone, guys, as we come in towards the open here on the upside. But again, I'm going to be very patient here on the open, given that it is FOMC day. And I'll bring you back after the first 1-minute opens here, and we will talk about what to do next, potentially. All right, guys, the 1-minute open range is done, and we are looking at an amplitude or height of 26.5 points, very small. On the S&P, guys, 6.25 points. Not much going on here at all in the open. I'm going to stay very quiet here, guys. Just let this thing play out for a bit, and I'll bring you back, and we'll talk about some things. And for now, you can see we're trying to push up into this clean traffic range from yesterday. We'll see if we can make any kind of a sustained move in that direction. For now, we're just back into the middle of the open range. Just watching here, guys. Really very lackluster here. Given the interest rate news coming later, this might be a no trade morning for me. It often is the case on FOMC day for me. And dropping down here, guys. It's going to take you over to the 30-minute chart here for a moment. What I'm going to do, guys, is just revise this zone marker up to the top of those two equal body highs. In line with this, basically that. Just a visual adjustment to keep my mind focused on the important things here. A little failed attempt higher, and now rounding down. Nothing to do here, especially with the strength of the S&P going back into the open range again. This is just a marker, guys, just doing some measuring. Pre-market grind. This is not live. I am watching the two sisters on another chart here, guys. Just thinking. Very much watching this 30-minute candle with great interest in the context of a neutral daily. Up here at the zone, this area here, failed attempt into clean traffic from yesterday. Above the open range, failed. 9 flipping across the 21 for now. Pretty delicate, fragile dance here so far today, guys. Not much going on. I want to see what happens here. This is the third wick now in a row on the open range. Sell stop order, guys. Sell stop order right there. If this breaks that low, this would be a bearish engulfing candle at a zone after a press up here, matching the earlier resistance area, the zone from early Asia. This is lackluster price action, guys, but we've got some structure forming here that could be resourceful enough for a coin toss and to call heads. Here we go. And I'm in, guys. I am in. Just got triggered in right there. And now it's the waiting game. Quite tricky here this morning. All right, guys. Well, that was sudden. It looks like a little piece of news came out and slammed right into that original stop loss, and so this will be a 1-hour chart to start the day. Just a routine business expense, guys. Thanks for being with me. Appreciate you. Have an amazing day.